thumb goes numb. Coins clatter, screen lights up, here we come. Pixel dragons, laser ducks, and a dancing top go-to. Megantron's got no clue what to do. Lives down to one, but the grid won't fade. High score chasing in this pixel parade. Megantron plays. Win or crash, it's all okay. Joystick wild, heart wide open. Game reset, she's already hoping. Boss 5 blinks with googly eyes. She throws a banana. What a surprise. Level skips, secret codes and warp zones galore. Falling off the map, just laugh and play more. Timers flashing red, but she's not done. Another continue. Yes, just for fun. Megantron plays. Win or crash, it's all okay. Joystick wild, heart wide open. Game reset, she's already hoping. Sometimes the screen says game over slow, but her laugh rewinds it. Watch the pixels glow. Megan's wrong place. Yeah. Win or crash, it's all okay. Woo. Joysticks wild, heart wide open. Game reset, she's already hoping.
Hey guys, welcome back. I am Megatron, and this is actually the first official episode of the Meg Show. Welcome. We have a great show tonight. It's going to be awesome because we're going to talk about our favorite thing in the world, and all you guys are the same way as me. All the upcoming horror films, and also our favorite horror films from the past as well. So, and I've got a huge freaking list of horror films getting ready to come out right now. But first, we're going to talk to chat because chat is just going crazy right now. So let me turn that down first of all because that's crazy. So we're going to start at the very top, and Bears fan Goomba was first on for the first Meg Show episode. So welcome Bears fan, it's saying yo, and then Torso, Better Torso Gaming is saying it's the Meg Show with Meg, yeah, doing Meg things because it's her show, the Meg Show, that's correct, and that's a good song, thank you Torso. You can use them for song titles, sure, I will. Saying hi to Bears saying yo, Metal Torso Gaming. Torso saying might as well start early, Megan. We are already, and I started 2 minutes early to make sure the song got done by 11, but apparently went a little bit over, so it's 11:02 here p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Michael, Retrospective Gamer 1977 in the chat saying, hey everyone, hi Michael, good to see you. Torso says I was shocked to learn that Megan not likes Bayformers, but has multiple copies of the movies to make sure she never is without them. And no, I don't. I have more than multiple copies of the Bayformers films, and so I've got like 16 copies of each film, DVD and Blu-ray, so 16 of each. Torso. Just because I want to watch them and hate on Michael Bay so much. Torso saying hi to Michael. Michael saying hi to Torso. Torso saying I really like your turbo setup. Yeah, Michael, your turbo setup is awesome. That twin stick thing is going. That whole thing is awesome. I love it too. That's a sweet coupler. It really is. You did a good job, Michael. Bears fan saying hey Retro Gamer, and then Michael saying oh thanks Dennis. Hi Bears fan. Michael says I thought about going for another high score run, but I'm bushed. Gonna take a break tonight and just casual game. I just got over 107K, but I was not recording. Why weren't you recording, Michael? Why did you go live to do that? Of course, I said hi to some people. Hey, Megatron's in the chat, guys. Megatron's in the chat. Bayformers, you say? Yes, that was Megatron. She's a very big fan of Michael Bay. Bear Smith says, Michael, I just subbed to your channel. Yeah, guys, go make sure you sub to Michael's channel, Retro Gamer 1977. Does a lot of live streaming with massive retro games, like anything from television to a ColecoVision to Atari, you name it, he's got it. And I mean, you guys have not seen his setup. I mean, I just started my collection over. Guys, by the way, real quick, I just got done, after I modded my Wii U, we had that really terrible stream on Tuesday. I just got RetroArch installed on my Wii U. Yes, I did it. I got it working today, and it works great. I got some all the games that Derek and I play on the Mega Pixel podcast are working on it. I can actually play it on the screen, on the little gamepad screen, so it's awesome. So yes, Michael, yes, I do have a Wii U now. I bought for very cheap at a place called DJC Gaming in Decatur, Indiana. So if you ever get out there, check that out. It's a really good place. There's also the famous Monster Pizza out there too. You would like, I think, too, Michael. Kind of working. Michael says, I'm kind of working with my hands and making things, fixing things. I have some more ideas for for my game bench. Do you have any more room? I'll be sharing soon as I get the parts I need. And then Megatron says she's starting shortly. Middle Torso Gaming says, Michael is definitely old school, but he also likes to find ways to make the games control better, and that's true. We want Meg, says Bears fan, and Megan's here. She's in the chat. By the way, I cannot participate in polls since I don't remember them. Why don't you remember them? Everyone, and look, okay, so September the 17th through the 21st, 25th, Transformers the movie is coming back out with a post-credit scene that's never been seen before, so if you haven't seen it, Bears fan, you can go see it in the theater starting September 17th, so make sure you do. Of course, Thomas, now that I know that, Cathalan Film says, hello, Michael. Hey, Megan. Bears fan says, how the heck do you guys come up with your intro music and songs? Well, I use this thing called artificial intelligence. And actually, for that video, I actually used TuneAI, TUNE.ai for the music. And then you actually just type in the prompt how you want it to play and like some of the lyrics you want it to say. So obviously, Megatron plays being one of them. But then you can go to vidmuse.ai and actually make a video and you can either pay for it or get a free version or whatever. There's other ones too, but the vidmuse is probably the best one to use. Hello, I'm actually Thomas. So we got that. We know that the Cathalan Films is Thomas, and thank you, Thomas, for being here. No, all that is hand drawn by Megan. That's true. I actually made a comic book starring the Meg Show, Megan. Bears fan said, what do you say? I lost you. Let's see. Bears fan says, no, I meant the song. No, he meant the bong. He did mean the bong. He did. Crispy has a cool song. Yeah, Crispy has a great song too. Crispy does have a great song. Everybody's saying hi. Thomas. What bear? That's the bear. He's a Bears fan, like the Chicago Bears. I think they're still Chicago. Rick Chaos in the house, y'all. Hi, Rick. What's going on? Good to see you. Michael says he'll be right back. Thanks, Megan. Oh, you're quite welcome. And thank you, Michael, for showing up in the chat. I appreciate it. Bears fan says, okay, we'll do. Yes, please, Bear fan. Go see that. Bears fan, go see that movie. You got a chance to see it in the theater in 4K. I had to see it in that wimpy, film from 1985, 1986. So like back in the days of Back to the Future film, actually when they first started using that newer film. So we did get a very good, beautiful version of it, but it's still much better now. Been remastered 1,000 times. It looks so good now. There's a 4K version on YouTube, guys. If I get a chance, I'll share it in Discord. You guys got to see it. It's really awesome. Very cool. Thanks for the info on the AI music. I'm used to AI for writing. I've actually written my own songs. I am a musician. I have written songs and played them and recorded them, but I don't have any of that stuff anymore. It's all gone. It's past in the past. But this was so fun. I like using the AI for this. So I am used to AI for writing, etc. But I wasn't sure about the song stuff. Yeah, you can TuneAI, TUNEE. .ai and go there and they do songs all day. Yes, Chicago Bears still in Illinois. Okay, making sure because there's been a lot of football teams that have moved. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of this episode. we are talking about, now that we're caught up a little bit, let's talk about these movies coming out, because we got some really good movies coming out, guys. Some movies I'm really excited for. And I'm assuming the stream is going way better tonight than it did Tuesday. Middle Torso was there, and we had a very bad time with like a frame rate freeze and stuff like that. I am dropping frames, but I don't think we're doing too bad here. We seem to be going pretty smooth. I'm watching it right there, so I'm keeping up on that as well. Back in the day, back in my day, it was a half okay. I know, right? Like a way, it was like black and white, wasn't it? Sorry. That's terrible, I know. Sorry. Anyway, so we're gonna start out, and I actually have this up. I found this film. You can see this here. This is called Buddy. Okay. Now I've got some films you guys will understand. You guys will know, like Resident Evil, stuff like that. I got all this. I got two pages of stuff here. But first of all, let's check the poll. If I can see it, I can't see it. 60% say yes. I can't tell you how many said no because I can't see it. It won't let me see it. So I don't know. Can I pop it up there? Yes, there we go. So 40% of you, which is like like 6 of you say, or like 2 of you say no. Transformers the movie '86 is not a horror movie, but 60% of you say yes, which means 6 of you did believe. And I mean, it scared me. Like it freaked me out when on the ship when Megatron turns into a gun and Starscream starts shooting, and the Constructicons start blasting and Ironhide and Ratchet and Prowl and Brawn. That was a messed up scene. That was like a seriously messed up scene. They were human to me. They meant something to me. I grew up with those. So now we have 67 versus 33. So most people think it's a horror film, and I agree. I will always call that a horror flick. So thank you guys for participating. Keep on doing the poll. We'll check it at the end of the stream. So anyway, this first one, now I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for this or not. We're going to actually do this because I actually have this set up to do this tonight. So this is called Buddy, okay? And this is like a film that these kids remember, but there's no history of it anywhere. They look it up, you can't find anything about it. So we're going to try to watch this trailer here. So I'm going to turn this on here and turn down just a little bit, and hopefully Google doesn't and YouTube doesn't do anything. So bring it back to the beginning here, and let's do this.
What's going on?
The show with the orange unicorn. I've searched everywhere, and there's no mention of it.
It's just some forgotten show from the 90s.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
So that's Buddy. August 28th in theaters. I don't know if anybody wants to see that or not, but it does look kind of good. I actually have a few here. Clayface is coming out here soon. October 23rd. So we're going to look that up real quick. Let's see what we can do here real quick. No, I want to. Why are you making me do that? Don't make me do that. Really? It's DX. And it's still going to make me do it. Okay, here we go. So, Clayface. Here we go. Clayface. And if I have to get the... Okay, so we're going to watch Clayface now. Again, what do you guys think about the Buddy trailer so far? Is that freaky to you guys or what? That looks pretty freaky to me. I will probably go see Buddy. Now, of course, look. Crypto Coffee asked me yesterday on the Megapixel podcast if I'd actually seen Evil Dead Burn yet, and I have not. We actually did something else this weekend, and I went and picked up that Wii U. So I was busy doing that this weekend and had some good times. Really had a good time, guys. Really had a good time this weekend in Decatur, Indiana. So that was fun. So Buddy trailer looks good. Okay, so we're off to a good start with trailers. I'm going to try to get through. I'm not going to play a bunch of these. I'm going to talk about them. But and of course, you guys talk about your movies too. Movies that you want to see that you're really excited about. I got one. If you guys, is anyone in chat a fan of the DC universe on the CW, like the Flash, the Arrow, and stuff like that? Supergirl, all that stuff. Not the movie Supergirl. That's the TV show Supergirl. Crypto Coffee. Speaking of the crypto, there he is. Crypto. We were just talking about we're talking about horror movies tonight. Evil Dead Burn is coming home on August the 4th. Well, maybe I'll just wait. Hey Doug, what's going on? Welcome to the show. We are talking about horror movies tonight. Glad to see you here. So the first movie we just checked out for the trailer was Buddy, coming out August 28th. And then we have Clayface coming out, and that's actually a DC film. So DC is involved in this. Not a Marvel film. We know it's coming out from Marvel, and I cannot wait for that either. But so Clayface is coming out. I'm actually looking forward to watching Clayface eventually. But if you've ever seen The Flash, the guy who plays Tom Cavanaugh, who plays the Reverse Flash, and Harrison Wells in The Flash, is actually in this movie called Don't Move. So if you see the familiar face from watching the CW DC universe or the DCEU, the extended universe, this guy is the Reverse Flash, but he's in this scary movie. We'll come up on that. But right now we're gonna do Clayface here real quick, and let's hope we don't get any copyright strikes.
Show me. Show me.
I probably should turn this down a bit. Polo! Some seasons of Supergirl were good. Yeah, I love Supergirl.
Tragedy what they did to him. Boo. I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now. I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay.
Me too. I actually watched them all and all the crossovers for so. Hollywood Pillow says, Megan, are you seeing Spider-Man Brand New Day this weekend? Maybe. Depends on what's going on. Probably next weekend, more than likely, or here soon, for sure. That's been discussed. Yes, for sure, it's been discussed. Yeah, Clayface. I actually just saw this trailer like 2 days ago, so.
Betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
Okay, there's Clayface. Wow, that's something else. That looks pretty good. It's not. Okay, so I'm reminded of Darkman. If it makes any sense, what do you guys think? Did you guys think Darkman's a horror film? Torso says, I'm like Clayface. The okay older I get, the more my face changes. I'm like Clayface because it's just everywhere. So, I'm like Clayface. So, I got clay arms. I got clay arms, clay face, clay legs. I'm just getting old. So, but it looks good to me. Looks good to me. So I don't know. So the next film is I'm actually excited about. This is called Don't Move. September 11th, and again it stars Tom Cavanaugh, who played Harrison Wells, and the Reverse Flash in the DCEU, not the DCU, but the DCEU extended universe, or what you want to call it. So let's see if we can figure that out, because this thing is X, and then we'll, let's see here, that's not what I wanted. Let's try typing it in right. Don't move. Yeah, there it is. So I've already looked all these up, so hopefully we don't get any, ads. Great song, by the way. Mediocre clarinet player. Hello, how you doing? Are they trying to put do a Joaquin Phoenix Joker but with Clayface? I don't know. Good question. That's actually a good yeah, Clay fighter.
I'm calm, and these are my grandparents.
You want to come on the church camping trip?
Absolutely.
Hey, you don't have to worry about finding peace and quiet, because there is plenty of that in Davies Canyon.
Yeah, is it one of your go-to spots?
No, I've never been there. Keep your eyes peeled for our turnoff. I definitely don't want to miss it.
5, 4.
I don't want to fall behind.
We'll be fine.
I always bring a whistle.
That guy right there with the whistle. That's the reverse flash.
That means drop what you're doing and come join me.
The first rule of camping is you never hike alone.
No, I was going to say you never talk about camping.
Is there any chance that somebody followed you out here?
It is not a someone. It is a something.
Who's in trouble now?
Anyone else concerned in our back?
They actually got a couple Batman movies coming up. Crypto.
I know you do. See you on the other side.
Good song. Good song. So that's gonna be. So if you guys are interested in that one I actually want to see. If I see it at home, it's fine. I don't care about going to theater for it, but I want to see it eventually. So yeah, that's Don't Move. And actually, there's a YouTube short called Don't Move. It's these people are staring out the window, and this demon or some monster is down sitting in the yard. And if they look back or look around, they can't move. If they move, he actually they'll be there in like less than a second to attack them. It's crazy. If you guys do not watch YouTube horror shorts, you're missing so much. Like, okay, Backrooms, for example, that came from YouTube shorts, right? Little movies that the guy who directed it, what's his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Doesn't matter. The guy who made Backrooms, he actually got to direct, but it's all short little films and stuff like that. So these horror short films are awesome. They got one called The Smiling Man. You guys gotta watch it. You have to watch it. So I'm huge on YouTube horror flicks, short horrors and stuff like that. So pretty cool stuff. So let's just look at chat here real quick. We talked about the Joaquin Phoenix thing. You said the Penguin and Seems Like Clayface are better than the last Batman movie. Yeah, I gotta agree with that. I have to agree with that. I do not care if the Batman. So you're talking about the Batman with what's his face from the glittery vampire, right? What's his name? I do not care if the Batman. It's as if they hated Batman. Commissioner Gordon was made to look like a bumbling idiot. Nonsensical ending. Bruce Wayne was poorly written. Penguin was the best. Okay, now, Jensen Ackles, who plays Dean Winchester on Supernatural, here you go, Supernatural, right, Supernatural, if I can get it, my hair out of the way, as my thing's backwards, so I can't see it. Okay, so that's the Supernatural, that's what they wear on their chest, Sam and Dean, okay, so if you guys know anything about Supernatural, right, I know Torso does, so he is the new Batman. He's been confirmed as the new Batman, so I want to see how Jensen Ackles, Mr. Soldier Boy himself, does as the Batman. So very good point you're making there. And I think Jensen Ackles is going to kill it because he actually has voiced Batman in some of the movie cartoons, cartoon movies, whatever we call them. So I'm hoping he does well as an actual live Batman. I think he will. I really think he's going to do good. For a supposedly detective version of Batman, it felt very short. It did feel very short. You're right there. And he's actually doing a sequel too. There's actually a new The Batman 2 coming out. So, and that is The Batman, guys. To make sure you understand that. Torso says, hang on, pull the chat up. I'm gonna bring this chat down a little bit more. I think. There we go. To like the Batman, but after watching, it was kind of boring, wasn't it? A little bit boring, guys. Am I wrong? Did it feel like it just was boring? Like it didn't have enough action in it? I mean, I like Ben Affleck as Batman. I love the Bat flick. I don't really do. But after watching it, I liked it. I liked the different take on it and have him more of a detective. That was more of a detective movie. Yes, it was. Polo says, Megan, if the Wishmaster was rebooted, which actor should be the... I would say... that's a good one. Let me think about that for a second. Wishmaster. If I had to pick a Jin for the Wishmaster... Oh, let me think about that. I'll get back to you on that, Polo. I'll get back to you. Torso says, hope the second is more... They actually have changed the Batsuit a little bit. I actually watched the trailer for it, so they changed the Batsuit just a little bit. And so you're going to see just a few differences of that. I don't know what they're doing with the vehicles. We shall see. Now, Misha Collins, who played Cassiel on Supernatural, actually played Two-Face on a Batman show, but it wasn't Batman. So, but did that happen? That was happening for a while. That was there for like maybe a season or two. So, if you guys haven't watched that, go check that out. Michael, welcome back. Welcome back. I know you're in your shop of awesome games and probably, or maybe taking a break. You said you were taking a break tonight, so hopefully you're taking a break and just chilling. I hope it's more focused too, Torso. I really do. Ben does have a great Batman. I love Batman. Look, you guys may not believe this, but I actually coined the term Batfleck. But you won't know that because I said it and then everybody else was saying it. But I actually was the one who said it first because I was going to see Batman vs Superman like the day before it actually came out, like a pre-release. And I saw it, and I just kept calling him Batfleck, and then the next thing I know, everyone's saying it. So I don't care what anyone says. I made that. I'm the one that did that. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Ben made a great Batman. Mediocre Clarinet Sayer. I can't talk. Mediocre Clarinet Sayer, guys. It's Sayer. Mediocre Clarinet Player. I still say Val Kilmer played a good Batman. Rip. And I agree. I also like Val Kilmer and a lot of other stuff too, like Tombstone, which is awesome. I'm your Huckleberry. Michael Keaton was my favorite. Michael Keaton is the quintessential Batman, of course, the MacGuffin of Batman, if you will. Crypto says, yeah, it was very basic as far as Detective Batman. Gordon needs to be more involved and not a joke. Bruce Wayne has to be different. Well, I'm hoping that the whole Jensen Ackles thing works out to where that his Batman is kind of like a Soldier Boy Batman, like a I don't know what to expect. But he is now confirmed as Batman. For what purpose? For what kind of Batman? I don't know. But I guess we'll see. So, all right, moving on. We have another. We have our next one. It's called Guys. There's a dead. Now we don't have. Let's get rid of this stupid thing here real quick. Okay, there we go. We do not have. Hey, I love being able to use OBS, by the way, guys. It's been so awesome using OBS again. And I'm actually getting used to it again. We all have our issues with it where we forget to hit like when we hit the speaker to make sure you can hear me talk and stuff like that. I've messed that up all the time. But actually, it seems like we're actually streaming pretty well tonight, so I'm actually happy. But Dead by Daylight's coming out. Now, it doesn't have a release date, but it is coming out. And they're actually making a movie about Dead by... If you've ever played the game, Dead by Daylight's alright, but it gets boring real quick. You just if you play as a survivor, you get hooked, you get frustrated so quick. Bring back the Snyderverse, but with better writing. I agree, 100%. I love the Snyderverse stuff, and I actually watched both versions of we'll call them the Super Friends, with Wonder Woman, The Flash. I do not like The Flash in the movies. I think they should have brought Grant Gustin in to do it. And they are Zack Snyder was actually taught, and he is friends with Grant Gustin, who plays the Flash on the CW, or who played the Flash on the CW. Was also in Glee, but they're talking about bringing him back because Ezra Miller, no offense, didn't like him. I didn't like the way he ran. What was that? What was that, guys? Why did he run like that? It's so weird. I don't know what I get. Maybe they're trying to make it more comic booky or cartoony or whatever, but no. But I did watch both versions, the black and white version and the color version. Now, I have not seen Spider Noir yet, so don't ruin that for me, guys. Because that's Nicolas Cage. I do want to see that. So, And then we do have. Let me bring this trailer up real quick, and then we'll pop that screen back up. I want to make sure we don't have any. So maybe let's see. It's got this stupid YouTube Ask thing in my way. Let's see, Ice Cream Man trailer. There we go. We're gonna watch. This is called the Ice Cream Man. This is the official trailer, and now the Ice Cream Man is coming out August the 7th. So, think Weapons. If you guys have seen or heard about Weapons, the movie Weapons, think that when you watch this, okay? Hang on. Get this backed up. And then let me bring this back up here. Okay, this is called Ice Cream Man. The CW Flash, Gustin was way better. Absolutely, Michael. Grant Gustin was awesome. Corey Foreman, hey, what's going on? I would like to see Marvel do a story about Quicksilver. Me too. Because they've done so much with his sister. I mean, she's like the main character and everything. So, but yeah. Eli Roth, yeah, it's a good one. Quicksilver would be a cool, dying to see a Black Knight series or movie. Yeah, that too. And a lot of people are actually mad about the Moon Knight not getting a movie or something like that during this whole, I think this is what are they calling this? Phase 7? Marvel Phase 7? So I think we're in Phase 7 now. Marvel Phase 4 was just like a few years. It felt like yesterday when like Infinity Wars came out and stuff like that. But that was the end of that, I guess. So, Bears fans says I like Snyder Cut Justice League. Yeah, I love Justice League. I watched both black and white and color version and the alternate ending and the version with what's his face remade to look better. So many different versions of it. It's such a good movie. I love that movie. And of course, Batman vs Superman is what brought that on. So yeah, Moon Knight's a good show. So people are actually mad that they're not doing more with Moon Knight. So okay, here is Ice Cream Man. Let me make sure the audio's on for that. And we're doing it, guys. This is again. Remember Weapon. If you think about Weapons. The movie Weapons is these kids get taken and come back as murderers and try to, I guess, murder their parents and stuff. So let's watch this and see what happens. This is kind of think Weapons crossed over with I don't know. Let's see, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
What happened? Someone hurt my mommy. Who? Me. You guys see that weird ice cream man today?
What do you mean weird?
Like he was following me.
Oh, Ice Cream Men are weird.
Back to your classroom.
Speed of Eli Roth.
They're trying to turn us. That ice cream's demonic.
Go, 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 go! What is going on here?
Crossover with The Exorcist. Kids. What the heck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck? Is that going to pause? Okay, let's pause that real quick. So, what do you guys think about that trailer? That's insane. Michael says, there are so many cool B heroes in Marvel that Marvel could draw from with Disney. I know, I agree. There's so many different B sides that they could use. Torso says, Snyder has a great film style with comic book movies. He just has a problem with telling a story, but I did like the Snyder Cut. Now, you guys may notice something if you think about it. I've always said this, and how true it is. Marvel does better in the theaters, where DC does better on the TV shows. If you guys ever noticed that? I like Eli's Thanksgiving as well. Yeah, I haven't never seen Thanksgiving, so I got to check that out, Torso, so I will. MCP says, so basically just another day at school. Yeah, pretty much. In 2026, yes. Michael says, wow, looks like a regular day. Yeah, exactly. Everybody our age agrees. That must be a common... Okay, so let's check on the poll. Now, 60% say no, you do not consider Transformers the movie 1986 to be a horror movie, and only 40% say yes. I'm part of the 40%, and I haven't actually voted, because I can't, but I still believe it's a horror film. I believe that it scared the crap out of kids. And obviously not for the reasons of, you know, like a spirit or a demon or something like that, or a ghost would. But it did scare them. It did make them cry. And of course, losing the great leader that we loved so much. Megatron, of course. Who's Optimus Prime, right? But let's see. Yeah, so basically just another day at school. Corey Foreman says, you're right, DC TV show was Marvel movies. Exactly. So you get DC TV, the fantastic TV shows across the board, all of them. And then you got Marvel movies, which Phase 4, Marvel Phase 4 was awesome. I mean, you can't get any better than... In Infinity Wars, you felt that ending. You felt it. So, it's awesome. Michael says, Doom Patrol on Max is awesome. Love Doom Patrol. Yeah, Doom Patrol is awesome for sure. I'm a comic book nerd. I am too, but it's been a while. Actually, and it's the cool thing about Spider-Man coming up is the people that Damage Control. I actually had Damage Control comic books back in the early 90s. So I know about Damage Control. I was kind of surprised I actually knew what was going on. I haven't seen Spider-Man yet, but I know Damage Control is part of that. So they're actually, I think they're going to actually make Damage Control more part, like they do with what's his face? Oh my gosh, I cannot think of anything. Anyway, so like Shield in the Marvel universe, Damage Control is going to be kind of like Shield, but like they go behind them, and they actually don't like these guys a lot. So. Torsa says, I saw the Grindhouse movies. Yeah, those were good. At the movies, Thanksgiving was a trailer between the films, and Eli made a movie of it. Yeah, you're right. That's Grindhouse movies are something special for sure. Doom Patrol was fantastic. Agreed. Corey Foreman says, I have a lot of comic books. I did, and someone threw them away. And the big, you know, the little white box, and you have the clear plastic. You put over your comic books with a little white board behind them, so they stay stiff and don't get messed up and don't get torn or you know, damaged anyway. The whole thing. I had more than one box. The whole thing. Like, you want to talk about physical media? I lost a bunch of, and I lost some video games too, guys. I actually own, for the first time in forever, I own a physical copy of a game, and that's The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild for Wii U. So. Michael says, oh, well, I have some newer issues of Damage Control. It is a funny comic. You're right. Corey Foreman says, remember when Spider-Man turned into Mr. Universe? I do, kind of, I think. Dark Underdog, what's going on? Sup, Megatron? That's, if you go by what Derek said on the pinball with Greg and Bart tonight, it's Lil Tron. Big D and Lil Tron. Did you guys see that picture? It's crazy. Sony is asking Marvel to hold off on revealing live-action Miles Morales. I heard there's a Miles Morales movie coming, Doug. Rumor is Sony wants to... Well, he's already been introduced in that cartoon, plus into the Spider-Verse. I don't know. Dark Underdog saying hi to Metal Torso Gaming. So, we shall continue with the next one. Since we're actually... I've got everyone's chat tonight so far. Michael says, oh, that sucks, Megan. I still have an entire election. I have over 30 short... I think he's meant collection. I have over 30 short boxes. Michael, you have no idea how much that sucks. It sucks so bad. So, the next one I'm very happy. I'm very, very, very excited about because I'm an Insidious lover. I love Insidious. I love Lynn Shay. She's a great actress. And if you guys have never seen Dead End, go watch that movie. She's so good in it. And the stuff she does, she's the mom in it and the wife, and it's awesome. You guys gotta see Dead End. If you've never seen it, I highly suggest going and watching that movie. I'm a horror freaking nut. I love horror movies and action movies. Mostly horror movies. I'm a big Freddy fan, and again, we're gonna talk about that too. It's just now. We've only been going for like 35 minutes, so we're good. We got plenty of time. So Insidious, Out of the Further, starring Lynn Shay again. Who is one of my favorite actresses in the horror genre. So, let me look this film up real quick, because we actually have that trailer up here. Give me a second here. And you guys, this looks really, really good. It looks really freaking good. So let me, well, first of all, make sure it's off, because I want you guys hearing the ad. I'm going to get so copyright strike for this. Alright, so let me pull that back. And then I'm going to bring this up here. Okay, here we go, guys. Insidious Out of the Further. James Wan makes good films. And so does Blumhouse. I'm still working on that one, Polo. Still working on that one. Bears fan Goomba, thank you so much for showing up and hanging out for a little while. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Get some sleep. And yeah, thanks for showing up for the first actual full episode of the Mix Show. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. There's that song that we all love. Okay, now that's Insidious Out of the Further. I'm really looking forward to that one a lot. I mean, I've seen every Insidious. Of course, Tiptoe through the Tulips makes that song, makes that movie what it is. Corey Foreman says, yes, Insidious is scary. Yes, it is, Corey. It's insane scary. So, the next one is, now this is not, this one we don't have one. So Evil Dead Burn just came out, right? So we were talking about this, and of course there's a third one. They wanted to make this a trilogy. So the next one's coming out. It's going to be called Evil Dead Wrath. That's coming out August 7th, 2028. We do not have a preview for it. We don't have a trailer for it. So be aware. There is a third one coming out, and I think there's some end credit scenes. Like I think it was Crypto Coffee who was talking about the end credit scenes, and there's like three of them, or like three. I think three. So April 7th, 2028. We are getting a third Evil Dead, and it's going to be called Wrath. So look forward to that. Then, I don't have a preview of this either, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but apparently, Orphan 3 is coming out, guys. Orphan 3. if you can believe that. So, no previews that year. So let me go on. So here's what I want you guys to see. It's called Other Mommy. Coming out October the 9th this year. But yeah, Orphan. I remember Orphan, guys. Not that scary, honestly, but Orphan 3... She's grown up. It's the same girl grown up. Like, she's an adult. It makes no sense. So, I don't know. I just don't know. So, we're going to look this up real quick. So, let me pull this up. I know it takes a little bit, guys, but it's worth it. Yeah, other mommy trailers. See, they're all popping up for me right now, so that's cool. And let me turn the... Okay, that's off. Good. This one looks really good, too, so hang on. Get through the ads here real quick. Let's get to these ads. Pull it back. Okay, you guys ready for this? This looks good. I'm glad you are doing this because I'd be missing a lot of movies. I know, me too. And I actually want to do this because it gives me I actually made a list on purpose to make sure I can see these in the future because I don't forget about them. So I'll forget. So let's bring this up, turn the audio back on, and we're going to watch this here, guys. This is awesome. So here we go.
Hey, sweetie. You're home. I had a lunch break. I thought I'd come home and eat with you. Where's Dad?
He fell asleep in the office. I'll go get him.
Let him sleep. He needs his rest. Cookie dough ice cream for lunch. What kind of mother would I be?
An awesome one. Let me have it. Let me have some cookie dough ice cream for lunch, please.
That's right. I forgot. How about pasta? Your favorite. Do you want to know something silly?
Yes.
Sometimes I think about when you and I were one person. Do you remember that?
So I was a baby in your tummy?
Do you remember where you were before that?
No.
You were in my heart. Can I go into your heart?
You said you wouldn't leave my room.
You seemed lonely.
Whoa. What were you cooking? Bella? You need a grown-up to help keep you... Somebody was...
Ooh.
She looked like you.
What?
You don't have to be scared, Mommy. She's nice. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. Is it really you? Are you tricking me?
What? Bella. Hey. It's me. I'm Mom.
Sure. So October 9th in theaters, guys. There's another one. Again, you gotta go to the theater to see it. Just to give you an idea of what that is. It looks really. Again, these are trailers I've already seen. Looks really good. Looks really good. So, Corey Foreman says sometimes when I watch scary movies, I get a little paranoid. Me too. Like I've seen movies that actually made when I fell asleep, just I couldn't sleep, and so something like that, just kind of thinking. So yeah, there's that. But it's kind of cool. This looks like a good movie. So I'm actually kind of again, this will be one I watch on video. I ain't going to go to theater for this, but it looks really good. So I'm excited about it eventually. So anyway, that's Mommy, and then other Mommy. Then we Werewolf. I think I have a werewolf one. I'm not a big werewolf fan, don't care. But we'll see. I think we have a trailer for that. Not sure. Let me see. Yeah, Werewolf. We do have a trailer for it. This one, whatever. I'm okay with it. But you guys might like this one, so I'm going to show you guys anyway. So let me bring that one up. Pull the audio back up, and then do this. And copyright strike. Anyway, so we don't care. We're keeping it low. So here you go, guys. Yeah, director of Nosferatu. Forgot about that part. Hang on. Let's go back just a second here. Let's go back here. Let's see. Where's that at? Does that remind you of a gaming company called Telltale Games, guys? Just thought I'd throw it out there. Does that look like a Telltale Games? Does it look like a copy? So what's that about? Is that a lawsuit?
I heard of a raving beast that ravish this country.
Keep my husband safe from his...
Crap, I do.
cursedness.
Try it again. So I'm not sure about that one, but thought you guys might want to see it. So it's in theaters at Christmas time, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So I don't know. Whatever. I'm indifferent. Corey Foreman says, when I'm in the shower, I'm afraid to wash my hair and open my eyes and find Jason's. I get the Jason's part, but I'm more afraid of a hand coming out of my hair while I'm washing it. So, like another hand that's not mine. Okay, and then we have, you guys have seen Obsession. I found out that Obsession was actually influenced by an episode of Supernatural, season 4, episode 8. So, if you guys have not seen that, might want to. So, that's all the horror movies that are coming out here soon. So, let's talk about guys, give me some of your favorite horror movies from the past. And then we're going to go back to the poll here. And do you consider Transformers the movie 1986 to be a horror movie? It's now gone up to no, 64%, and yes, 36%. So, most of you do not find this to be a horror movie, but I still do. I know Metal Torso does. And so, there we are, and I find Bayformers to be actually, no, I'm kidding. So, there's some good Bayformers movies. I'm not too upset about it. But I like You Just. But Supernatural is. It will be back. We will see Sam and Dean again. I guarantee it. We will see Sam and Dean again. When they need money, they'll come back. So you'll see Jared and Jensen and Misha again, and hopefully we'll see like Donna and Sheriff Mills and maybe Bobby. Of course, they've all been in the same. They've all been in the boys together, so they stick with each other. And they're always crossing shows and stuff. I loved the episode with Misha and Jared and Jensen in it, with Seth Rogen and all them, when all that stuff happened with Soldier Boy and Homelander. That was a good episode. So, and they actually did a Supernatural parody during that. They did an outtake where we're actually playing Dean, Sam, and Cassiel. So it's pretty funny. But speaking of horror, Supernatural is a horror show created by Eric Kripke, who also does The Boys. Now, I don't necessarily think The Boys is a horror show, but Supernatural definitely is, without a doubt, a horror TV show, and the longest running one of all time so far. So, Polo says, Sam Raimi Drag Me to Hell. I love that movie. Drag Me to Hell, the seance scene is terrifying. Also, the end scene where the train's coming by and she falls in and falls down to the ground, and what happens there? He's just standing there horrified, like, what's going on? That's crazy. It's so crazy, guys. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies, Drag Me to Hell. And he's got another one. The original Jeepers Creepers was awesome. Let's talk about that. The original, and because the same guy was Justin Long, he was in both movies. So, and of course, he's got a new movie coming out, another horror movie, and he just did one called Baby or something like that. With like this adult thing living in the basement or living underneath the ground or in this house or something like that. Really good movie. I didn't expect it to be that good, but apparently anything Justin Long's in works. But I love the original Jeepers Creepers. It's so good. Absolutely love it. I also love Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm not a big Jason's fan. I've watched them, and I actually really like Jason vs. Freddy. I think that's awesome. Of course, that was that last Jason movie before that was the one that actually I think Torso was the one that talked about how when Freddy's claw came up and grabbed Jason's mask, that was the setup for Jason vs. Freddy, and it was such a good movie. Was Exorcist the scariest horror film? No, it was not. It's not scary. Is it a bad movie? No, it's just not scary to me. I don't see some girl throwing pea soup across the room and twisting her head around to be scary for some reason. I don't know. Just never thought it was scary. But she actually came back in Supernatural and actually played a cop in Supernatural. So, and of course at the end, Dean says, "Is it just me or he says I have a want for pea soup all of a sudden or something like that." So I don't know, some kind of reference, whatever. But yeah, she did come back for that, and she's supposed to be back in the new one. There is a new Exorcist movie I think coming out sometime soon here. So I don't know, but that's about it, guys. That's the show. That's what this show's about. Talking about stuff like this, being very focused on it. and you know, not playing video games because we play enough video games, don't we, guys? We play enough. Get outside, touch some grass. That's what my friend Pickled Gamer would say, and probably my parents too. But some of my other favorite, like Insidious. I love Insidious. Now, not all the Insidiouses, and there's only like one or two. Let's see. The first and second Insidious are great. Then this new one looks fantastic. I love it. This looks so good. Now, Corey, what did you think of the Exorcist? Did you think it was scary? Like, people do think it's scary. What other movies do you guys think are scary? Jason is more realistic than any of them, other than Michael Myers. Yeah, I agree. Michael Myers is pretty real. I do like some. Actually, I don't really like the Rob Zombie movies as far as Halloween goes. But I'll tell you what, the last Halloween movie was really good. That had Laurie Strode back in it. That actually, I really liked that movie a lot. But also, Rob Zombie, House of a Thousand Corpses, that's a good movie. And then The Devil's Rejects, that's a good movie. Okay, so but House of a Thousand Corpses, that's the kind of Rob Zombie I want to see in a movie. When he does a movie, I want to see that. So that's where I'm at. And Torso, thank you for coming in and saying hi and sticking it out with me. Me too. I could talk about horror movies forever. But this is an hour show, not a 6-hour show. So, and I don't have a lot more to say. But I wanted to come on here. Guys, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Now, my outro has some channels on it. Now, the outro is still the outro, but it's got some friends of the channel on there supporting them in my own way. So you'll see, you can stay for the outro or not, and you'll see, make sure you subscribe to them as well. Mel Torso does a great job of doing Resident Evil games all the time. Awesome stuff. Love that. I like the first Rob Zombie Halloween, and the second one sucked. And you're right, it did. Corey Foreman says, what about Hills Have Eyes? Okay, so the original Hills, I've never seen the original Hills Have Eyes, but the remake, the first remake, in the early 90s, that movie is so, like, just freaks me out. Just freaks me out. That is a scary movie, and it's not ghosts. It's not demons. It's not something supernatural. It's just some people that lived in a place like I don't know what you call that, like a place that got a lot of atomic related nuclear fallout and stuff like that. But I'm telling you what, that movie messed me up for months. Okay, so what about this? Terminator 2. Is that considered a horror movie? Terminator? Horror movie or is it action movie? What do you guys think? Action movie or horror movie for Terminator? I think Terminator 2 is actually I feel it's horror-y to me. So I'll say a horror movie. But I'm not gonna make a poll. If you guys want to take if you haven't done the poll yet, do the poll so I know who thinks that Transformers the movie is a horror film. Also, again, I want to make sure you guys know Transformers the movie '86 is coming back out. It's called the Apology Tour. The reason it's called that, and this is the 40th anniversary of the Transformers. Awesome. The original Suspiria gave me the creeps. Yeah, that's a great movie too. I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. Okay, action. So I agree with you, Corey. It can be scary. I will say that the nuclear explosion, the bomb scene in Terminator 2, when she's on that fence and spoiler warning, guys, it's been a long time, so who cares? If you haven't seen it by now, it's too late. Polo says Megan wants to play some Demio D&D Battlegrounds online Friday. Maybe I'm doing a lot of stuff tomorrow, so I'll have to let you know. But I'll let you know in a Discord. But we're moving all kinds of stuff tomorrow, so I'm gonna be busy all day. Probably not sleep much tonight. But I will let you know, Polo, for sure. And actually, I just got a pair of my first pair of Dungeons and Dragons dice. From that DZ store in Decatur, Indiana. I told you guys about. They were like a Dungeons and Dragons store with like all the board games, all the boards and stuff. They had a bunch of Warhammer 40,000, and we got so much stuff. D&D, it's crazy, like miniatures and stuff. It's cool, but that's where I bought the Wii U from, right? They got all kinds of D&D stuff. You guys, they have a back room where they play like Pokemon. D&D, and they played the actual D&D and Warhammer and stuff like that. And we've actually gone to a couple of those places like that around here, so it's been fun. It's been really cool. I'm looking for a Transformers D&D. Yes, I am. Okay, so Hollywood Post says action for sure. And I love all the Terminators. Yeah, me too. I love all the Terminators. I'm a fan of all of them. I love even the ones without Arnold Schwarzenegger. I still love. Yeah, the D&D stores are really freaking cool. Yes, I got my first first little thing of dice. Of course, they're purple because that's my favorite color. So pretty awesome. But guys, that's it. So make sure you stick around for the outro so you can see the friends. And if you guys want me to throw you on there, if you're not in there, I'll throw you up there too because I'm not sure I have everybody yet, but I'm trying. So we'll see. MCP says, not sure I have a favorite, but the ones that stayed with me were Jacob's Ladder, which is very good. Exorcist 3. The Thing 81, also very good. Mouth of Madness is really good. I forgot all about that one. Pandorum, and just to name a few. And yeah, Mouth of Madness is such a weird film. It's such a crazy film. That's a good name drop, mediocre clarinet player. Torsa says, I have my original D&D dice and added on through the years. I just got my first set. So, of course, I'm going to add on to that. And they're like a little size. They're not like big. They're not like super small either. But I got like, I think 6 or 7 of them. But they're all, part of a little package that you get. So, Corey Foreman says, it's scary now because when I seen a president wife walking beside a robot, it's right around the corner. Cyberdyne is going to take over. You know what? Cyberdyne, yes. And we're seeing AI make our tech prices go way up, way up. Phantasm 1 and 2, very good name drop. If you want to talk horror films that are cheesy, again, you got Attack of the Killer Clowns or whatever it is. How about this, guys? Invasion. Do you guys remember the kid who these aliens come down his backyard and take over all the adults? And then at the end of the movie, he realizes it's a dream. He wakes up, his parents come in, oh, everything's okay, and then it starts happening for real. You guys remember that Invasion? So if you do, let me know. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. It's been an hour. Great show. Thank you guys so much. I really had a good time, and I hope you guys did too. And we'll be back to streaming games this probably tomorrow night. So because I actually just got RetroArch installed, and I want to play some games on RetroArch on my Wii U. So I do have my Elgato Neo just sitting there collecting dust. So yeah, it's a great movie, isn't it, Corey? A great movie. So all right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone being here. Thanks for sticking around for all the trailers, and let's hope this video is allowed to stay on there. So we'll see. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Stay scary, and I'll see you guys in the next video.